Well, what's going on, guys? This update's going to come out a little bit late because I was just at Winterfest tonight and man, did I see a lot. So I got the drone up around 2 today, just before the park opened at 3. And the first thing you're going to notice is that kind of trench that they built to put the pipes in for Moosehorn Falls has been covered. So that's completed and they've leveled and flattened the land and probably are going to start preparing to pour the footers for the water slide in the upcoming months. I don't assume that'll happen anytime soon, but when I was inside the park today, there was a lot of new markings to report on, starting with Thunder Run's exit. And when I first saw these, my first honest opinion was that somebody was trying to troll us. It looked like somebody had taken a survey marking and laminated it, cut around it unevenly, and then you just use scotch tape to stick them up everywhere in the spots where there were active construction. Like, it was honestly funny to me seeing these. But aside from that, the red and white targets that were popping up all summer due to all the surveying, and I can explain to you what those are because my friend is an engineer and him and I were talking tonight, and he was basically explaining to me how these survey markings actually work. I don't think a lot of people actually understand how it works. So you'll see orange spray paint on the ground and you'll think, oh, that's a marking, that's where our footing's gonna go. No. What that orange spray paint is a reference point. And reference points are usually points where that you already know what the exact location of that point is. So you stand at that location and you use the survey cam to bounce light off the survey marking target, the red and white target, and that tells you how far the distance is from the point that you already know, the reference point where you're standing, the orange marking on the ground, to that survey target. Essentially creating a 3D world around you so that when you're going to put in an attraction, you know what is surrounding the attraction and what obstacles there are when you are designing a coaster like a B&M invert or a B&M wing coaster that's going to be going in a mountain potentially. Sorry, I know that was a lot. Stay with me, I'm getting there. So back to these markings in Thunder Run's tunnel. These are datum elevation points, and these are used to mark specific positions and heights when creating 3D models on AutoCAD. And not only were they in Thunder Run's exit tunnel, they were on Vortex, they were on Guardian, they were littered all around the mountain. We counted about 6 at Thunder Run, and there were 2 on Vortex's main lift structure, there were 2 on Vortex's drop, and then 1 over on Guardian. From what we could see, for all we know, there's more inside the mountain that we don't even know of. And on top of that, I was trying to get a video of it last time, but it was too dark. But I managed to catch yellow and orange flags marked down by the service road that goes into the mountain. I teased this a little bit on my story, and I got so many messages asking, where is that? I was dying to tell you guys that I saw this. I saw them last week, but it was too dark to zoom in, so I was glad I was able to get those for you guys today. So that was super exciting to see, and I'll give you a little bit of an explanation on what those construction flags mean. So the yellow ones indicate underground pipes that are used for like natural gas, stream, petroleum, or anything used under a gaseous state. So, and the orange ones are actually used to indicate communication lines. So just thought I'd let you guys know exactly what those mean when you see those pop up on a construction site. So yeah, lots of construction happening inside the park. Outside the park at front gate, you guys remember how there were these like forms ready to pour like concrete slabs? So those are now poured and covered, and you'll see on both sides of the path here, those are gonna be what I assume to be self-serve kiosks on both sides of the pathway. It is honestly such a great system. I experienced them at Hershey Park, and Hershey Park, you could actually get your fast lane outside of the park as well. So Fast Track was sold at a self-serve kiosk. You just went up, you bought it online, or you could buy it at the kiosks, and it prints out your wristband for you, and you put it on the wristband and you go for the day, and that's how that works. So it saves a lot of time waiting in line, and there's more available, and you don't have to use as much staff either, so they could use the extra staff to staff other parts of the park, which is great. So if this is actually what ends up happening, I'll be more than glad for that to happen. So I'm really excited to see what this front gate reno / update is going to be in the coming months, and only time will tell, guys. Like I keep saying, 2024 and 2025 are going to be big years for Wonderland, so pay attention, guys. Keep staying updated with all my updates. I'll have more updates to come, so stay tuned for that. and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.